Today I fucked up when I laughed at my GF talking dirty. Last night my GF decided to talk dirty during sex. It was a breakthrough for us in the bedroom. My GF has been insecure about talking dirty since the beginning of our relationship because she's not fluent in English. She usually avoids saying anything mid-sex other than mumbling and moaning, which I appreciate too, but I've always wanted to hear her say something hot in the heat of the moment, even if she said something nasty in her native language. I never put pressure on her to do anything that made her uncomfortable, but I did tell her how much I would enjoy hearing dirty things come out of her mouth when we sleep together. She didn't budge though. The thought of talking dirty made her cringe. I eventually accepted the fact that my GF was obviously not the talking dirty type, which was okay. However, last night happened. My GF came home from an office party and I could tell she was tipsy. She hugged me and said she was prepared to talk dirty if I promised not to laugh. I instantly promised not to laugh. Cue foreplay. I was going down on my GF when she said she wanted me to put it in. Good opening line for a virgin dirty talker. I was impressed. Mid-missionary, she kissed me and said, "You're inside me now." I asked if she liked it. She nodded and said, "You're deep inside me now." I said I loved how tight she was. She said, "You're very deep inside me now." Not gonna lie, I was struggling not to break my promise and burst out laughing when I realized my GF was recycling the same line. When I pulled out to go down on her again, I said I loved how she tasted. She moaned and said, "Cool, thank you." I was afraid she was gonna catch me trying not to laugh, so I switched to doggy and banged her from behind. My GF said, "You're back inside me now. So deep inside. I can feel you behind my belly button." At that moment, I lost it and laughed. My GF had no idea what was so funny about what she said. I apologized for laughing and said it was the most unique dirty talk I've ever heard and that I loved her even more for giving me that experience. Nothing I said made my GF less upset about me laughing though. Based on her body language, I'm gonna have to do a lot of exceptionally good BF things before I see her naked again. TLD, her GF made me promise not to laugh when she talked dirty during sex because she was insecure about it. I laughed after really struggling not to. Now my GF is upset. Cool, thank you sent me. Ask her to talk dirty in her native language. Even if you can't understand it, odds are good you'll be into it. This was so cringe until the cool thank you is why I don't do the dirty talk face with tears of joy. I'm not gonna lie, I 100 would have laughed after like line 2 or 3. Like, it comes off like she's joking. The cool thank you is so hilariously funny I'd have to stop and just laugh continuously. This is why it's hard for me to keep a girlfriend. The real ones laugh too though. She consulted ChatGPT first. Cool thank you just made me laugh out loud at work and now I can't explain. Cool thank you. Oh man, I feel for you bro personally. Most dirty talk comes out a bit cringe but this is next level. Maybe shelve that aspect for a while until she's more comfy, and let her know it's not that important to you and you're glad she was at least open to trying. Well, doubt she's gonna do that again. Very much a TIFU grimacing face. Oh your poor GF. Pro tip: start with having her repeat back things you say. Feed her lines, basically. You like how I do XYZ? Does it feel good when I'm doing XYZ? If she is amenable you could actually tell her to repeat it back to you. Build up her repertoire. And tell her you like to vary phrases, because the sex doll line repeating thing is a classic rookie mistake but yes, very distracting. Like I don't need to be asked you like that. 3 times in a row, cause the next time I'm asked the answer is gonna be well I did until. Face with tears of joy. Nice dick man, thanks, thumbs up sign. She spoke like an AI-generated sex parrot. And then you posted about it on the internet. Oh, you fucked up so good. You are fucked now. I laugh at myself dirty talking, but if my husband laughed at me I would be mortified. This is gonna take some work. How did you not lose it at cool? Thank you. Once my boyfriend said oh golly after pulling out. We laughed hard, but in this specific instance you're pretty much fucked. If someone laughed at me when I'm already vulnerable and doing something I'm not comfortable with, it would instantly kill the mood and I'd be so embarrassed it's not even funny. Yeah, offered X a striptease once, but made him promise not to laugh. Well, he laughed, and I vowed never to embarrass myself for him again. Empha has the audacity to complain years later that I never strip for him. Facepalm medium light skin tone emoji modifier #2badbody. Dude, I would bust out laughing if my girl said cool thank you rolling on the floor laughing you tried man, hopefully she laughs at it with you down the line. LOL thanks. This is one of the better stories I've read on Reddit. Thank you OP, for being deep inside my mind. I have arrived. Just tell you laughed because you were delighted. Geez. Sounds like it's one of those so awkward I have no choice but to laugh kind of things, and that your GF is sensitive about it since she's new to this. This may have destroyed her confidence. Sucks. Try to learn how to say dirty things in her native tongue. See if you can catch her off guard and make her laugh too. Personally, I think the I can feel you behind my belly button line is so hot. I don't see how you could have laughed at that one. She was narrating, not talking dirty LOL. Why not suggest some phrases for her to use? Good lord, I do not envy you here LOL. Sounds more like commentary to me. You're deep inside me now. GIF Giphy 10 JPL 9K SAXLCHW downsized. What makes me the most uncomfortable is she was trying to be open and explore something new with you that she was not on the same page with in the first place, and then you come on Reddit to make fun of her where thousands can see and are embarrassed for her. None of this is about you, this is about how you are purposely putting her back in the closet by exposing her and making her feel more uncomfortable. LMAO, imagine if she ever found this. My wife surprised me last week with oh good lord, which was a new one, and we had a chuckle about it afterwards. Doesn't compare to cool, thank you though. Made me laugh. Deep inside. Behind my belly button. The other day my wife said give it to me daddy in the cadence of Nelly's Grills. I replied with you wanna have my what? And burst out laughing. I firmly believe that people who only speak one language do not and will never have any fucking idea how vulnerable one can feel when having to speak a language that isn't their mother tongue in pretty much any context. But during sex? Geez. Yeah, you fucked up, sorry. Well, looks like you got yourself in a real pickle, my friend. But hey, at least your girlfriend gave you a great stand-up material. Well, Kevin, looks like you really couldn't hold it in, but hey, at least your girlfriend gave you a never-before-heard dirty talk experience. That's gotta count for something, right? Good luck with those exceptionally good boyfriend things. My husband and I are both terrible at dirty talk. He more than me, but we try to give it a go every now and then, and sometimes we end up in a burst of giggles at our UN smoothness LOL. I actually love those memories. Omega. You ask her to do something she would never do without being pushed into it. Doing it for you and you laughed. Shame on you, you're as big a ass as I am. Well, Kevin, it seems like you got yourself into quite a predicament there. You promised not to laugh, but hey, sometimes laughter just sneaks up on you, especially when belly buttons are involved. Looks like you're in for some serious brownie points to make up for that one. Good luck, buddy. Cool, thank you is the most bro dirty talk I've ever heard. Did you get friend zoned during sex?